to Neighborhood Journal. I'm your host, Tati Amara. Do you want to get fit without spending a lot of money? Well, then the New York City Parks and Recreation may have the answer for you. Check out the Shape Up New York program in Hunts Point, a New York City initiative aimed at getting people fit for life.
The Shape Up New York program is a free exercise program run cooperatively by the Department of Health and the Department of Parks at 15 locations throughout the 5 boroughs. The idea is to provide free, low-impact fitness classes for New Yorkers at a variety of locations. The specific instructors definitely have a following of people who come every week or a couple times a week.
Instructors like Mr. T have an almost cult-like following at the Hunts Point Recreation Center.
The Shape of New York program consists of cardio kickboxing, various programs. We do body shaping, body sculpting. We talk about nutrition. Got some yoga breathing going on and everything.
In Mr. T's weightlifting class, students swear by his coaching.
When I started, I was about 150 pounds. Now I'm 174 pounds. But once he came, he really gave me a lot more knowledge and more discipline on how to exercise, what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. So because of him, I made a lot of progress.
And reviews from Mr. T's body shaping class are the same.
Like first 3 months, people started seeing results. You know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, your body hurts. The first day, you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I want to continue. He's a good instructor. He motivates you. It makes you want to come, you know, more often because you have somebody helping you to lose weight.
We hear testimonials from people all the time that they have lost weight, gone off medication, gotten other people to join, gotten husbands, sisters to join. We try to run the program during the week and on weekends and attract New Yorkers of all ages. We have seniors, we have adults, and some children. We're trying to get families to come together to experience fitness together. So they'll do it on the off time as well when they're not at the Shape Up program.
And New York City Parks and Recreations makes that an affordable thing to do, especially in this economy.
While Shape Up classes are free, we also have a low-cost membership. New Yorkers can get access to the rec center for free if you're under 18, $50 for an adult for a facility without a pool, $75 a year for an adult for a facility with a pool, and this membership card allows you into any center in the 5 boroughs. So if you live in the Bronx or work in Manhattan, you can go to the Bronx on the weekends and Manhattan during the week. It's a great, great deal.
Hunts Point has its very own community development corporation, appropriately called The Point. This nonprofit is fostering youth development as well as cultural and economic growth in this South Bronx neighborhood.
The Point is it's a nonprofit community center here in the Hunts Point section of the Bronx, where we work with youth development, cultural, arts, and economic revitalization of the community.
What we want to be known as is the place where community and creativity connect.
This place is an open canvas. It's a blank canvas for people to be able to, again, do different kinds of workshops and really, you know, a safe space for people to be themselves, especially young people. This place really thrives off of the strength of the young people and the creativity that comes from youth culture.
We also have a very comprehensive arts and education after-school program, which serves over 60 students from all area schools throughout the year.
The young people in our after-school program get a taste of all the different arts. They might do dance one semester, they'll have a music class, they'll have visual arts, and then they'll have circus as well as photography. We have an evening class that's run by a team called Eco Riders, where they're designing skateboards. So it's always something different going on here.
The program that I run is called Action. It stands for Activists Coming to Inform Our Neighborhood. It's for high school age students from Hunts Point and the surrounding areas. The program has a year-long curriculum to it. In the beginning is just learning about campaign organizing and about environmental justice and the history of the movement in the South Bronx. And then slowly throughout the year, it's training the youth to be advocates for change and to be activists and teaching them how to, towards the springtime, start running their own campaigns.
What I like about Action is that it opened my eyes and it made me more of a leader and more mature, and I was working harder in school so I could go to college.
I like the work that gets done. It's not something a usual teenager would do, like some of the projects and campaigns that we do. For a summer, we were cutting down invasive species in the park. The labor was hard under the sun, but I just liked it because it's not something I would normally do. I would not get up early in the morning and go cut down some trees or some plants. You work with amazing people and you're bettering a community.
We were the only community district in the city that didn't have a public pool. There was a charrette held, a town hall kind of meeting held, a visioning session about where we wanted to see that money go. And the youth from Action attended and said, you know, one of the ways we want to spend is to have a public pool here. And it just so happened that at the time, the floating pool lady was becoming available. It's a pool housed in a barge. And we lobbied successfully to bring it here to Barretto Point Park. It's one example of the campaigns that Action can run, and when the youth take charge, you know, elected officials listen.